Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. This is an incredible day. I just want to say, I just completed a amazing interview with Fox in Rochester, New York, and I said Wednesday. I'm sorry, today's Tuesday. I'm a little all over the place this morning because I just got finished my first TV interview with Fox in New York. I'm so excited. I never thought this would happen to me, right? It's something that is just starting to pour into my life. All of these opportunities and chances for success, chances to make impact and build influence. So I'm doing an impromptu LinkedIn Live post Fox interview just to give everybody some inspiration today on this Tuesday, Tuesday morning. Um, and to let you know that this is possible for you too, right? So it was just 2022 when I quit my corporate job and decided to venture out on my own as an entrepreneur and build my brand. It has not been that long. It's been just over a year. And the journey that I've taken since, going out on my own and pivoting in my career and trying new things has been such an amazing experience of just pure growth. Um, and it's working to build my confidence even more and enhance it even more. And for that, I'm just so grateful. So I just want to say to everybody out there, I have a couple messages today. Biggest message is that, we all think we have to have all these ducks, and these ducks have to be in a row. And we have to have all of these things lined up before we put ourselves out there, that we have to have all of these things in place and done and have this perfect plan. Well, guess what? There is no perfect plan. There is no such thing as perfection. And the longer we get caught up in that perfect plan, the longer it takes us to build that action and build that momentum. So, you have to build in public. You build before you're ready. My book, it's not even published yet, and I've landed a TED Talk because of it. I've landed a Fox TV interview because of it, and I'm changing my life because I took action. So don't worry about the details, all these details and all of the steps on how to do something, and let it, get in the way of you producing the action that you need in order to accomplish that goal. There's no such thing as perfection, and no one can achieve it. So there's no point in even trying to attain perfection. But what you do have control of is your present activity, your present action. And this is a quote that I told Fox as I was um, interviewed by them today. They were asking about my book and the steps, the 5-step method to build confidence. And I pulled out a couple of quotes and shared them with Fox during my interview. And the best quote that I had for action is this. It's so simple. The best determinator of future success is present action, right? Now, it's important to note we can't act in the past. We can't control what happened in the past. We can't control what's going to happen in the future. But what we do have control of is our actions at this present moment. And if we don't take action, if we are waiting for perfection, then we're never going to launch. We're never going to reach those goals and dreams. We're never going to accomplish the reason of why we're here on this planet. And we won't be able to create, again, the level of impact and influence that we want. So build it before it's ready, launch before it's ready. Start telling people about it before it happens, right? But I also want to relay that as you're building your confidence, as you're stepping outside of the person that you are right now to become the person that you are meant to be, not everybody's going to be on your team. Not everybody's going to think your idea is a good idea. Not everybody is going to have a high opinion of what you're doing. And this is especially true for people that are stepping outside of the box, right? People that are going against the grain and trying really new and kind of scary big things. You're going to tell other people about these big scary things that you're doing and looking to do, and there's going to be people who don't support you. Do well to not to start not telling those people anymore, to not associate with those people anymore. Watch what people say with their actions towards you, right? Watch people's mannerisms and demeanor when you say big goals. How do they react? How do they behave? Do they support you or do they diminish your goals? If the answer is either support, don't support, or diminish, then that is all of the reason that you need in order to not hang out and be around those type of people. Now, this could be family members. This could be neighbors. This could be friends, right? People we think are friends. And we have these big goals and we're telling these people and they don't support us. That's all you need to know. Listen, on this journey of building self belief and high levels of confidence, the very best thing that you can do is surround yourself in a proximity of people who support you, people who are doing the things that you're scared to do, people that are stepping outside of their comfort zones, people who are trying new things, people who are going after life as if there is no tomorrow. Those are the kind of people that you need to hang around with as you're building your confidence, as you're becoming that confident person. And again, we can't have every duck in a row. We can't seek perfection, but what we can seek is to become a better, improved version of ourselves, right? And part of that is, again, the proximity rule, hanging out and surrounding yourself with people and not giving your energy to people who don't deserve it, people who are takers and not givers, and people that are staying the same or regressing. You cannot progress in this journey of confidence and self belief if you surround yourself with people who are going backward or staying the same, people that don't have big goals and ambitions. So keep conscious and stay cognizant and aware of these people in your life, of these people who are in your circle, right? And especially if you're pivoting in your career and you're trying new things. I tend to attract people who are pivoting in their career. They reach out to me frequently, asking me how I did it. And um, I wish, I had could give them a template of this worked for me and I hope it works for you, but it depends on who you surround yourself with. There's a lot of external factors. So as I was going through my journey, I paid attention to that and again, who I surrounded myself with, and I started to realize that I was only ever failing in life because I didn't ask for more. I was only ever failing in life because I didn't believe I was capable. And I was only ever failing in life because I lacked self belief. You see, once you increase your self belief, once you increase your confidence, you become unstoppable. And I'm living proof of that. So, in my book, I talk about a 5-step method that is easy to follow. Anyone can achieve it, anyone can do it. It's very simple. But it takes a lot of work. It takes introspective thought. It requires forgiveness. It's going to get you out of your comfort zone. It's going to make you do big things. Those things that you've put off because they seem too difficult. Those things that you may not have believed you could do or accomplish. And I'm going to give you the tools and capabilities in this book to do just that. to do exactly what I did. So while there's no blueprint for how to become a perfect entrepreneur and to have all these ducks in a row, because there are no ducks, there is no row, it doesn't exist. There is a blueprint for how to build confidence, and it's right here, right behind me, this book. And it launches on August 18th. And guys, I really need your support. You know, the thing about building in public, and I'm a huge believer of building in public, and it's a great thing, but it takes a lot of guts. It's scary. Again, when I started telling people I was writing a book, I can't tell you how many people dismissed me. I can't tell you how many people said, that's not a great idea for a book. And you know what? I stopped talking to those people because they were limiting my ability to achieve the level of confidence I wanted to achieve. And some of that was family members. So, as you're building your confidence, as you're going through this journey, um, again, just do well to pay attention to those who, when you say a big goal or a big dream and they dismiss it, that's all you need to know. And then you just stop telling those people those big dreams and big things, and you start finding people in your life, maybe it's even in your social network, who are doing those big things, and surround yourself with them. And honestly, that's how I got to this point where I am today. And hello, Andrew. I can't wait to be on your podcast in July. So excited. But guys, you don't have to have all your ducks in a row. It doesn't have to be perfectly finished, right? My book, again, one more time, it's coming out in August 18th. It's not even published yet. And because of my unwavering and unshakable confidence, I've landed a Fox interview, multiple podcasts, and a TED Talk. And it's not published yet. But people love this idea that anybody can go from zero confidence to unbreakable, unstoppable confidence in 5 simple steps. And I know that it works because it transformed my life. And I do want to emphasize that I have gone through these steps. And I go through these steps daily because we're not perfect, right? We need that constant self-assurance. And there's times when when these limiting beliefs start to surface, or imposter syndrome starts to kick in, or negative self-talk even. And I reframe it by going back through my steps, and it works to reframe my thinking. And it sets me back on the course I need to go on. This is what it takes. This is what it's all about. We are working, living, perfectly imperfect, beautiful things in progress, right? So we all, each of us, have these talents, these skill sets, these abilities, this purpose, this greater calling. And sometimes all we need in order to accomplish that greater calling and purpose is confidence. And I know that's how it was for me. I was once one of those people who thought I just needed that one more. I just needed one more degree and people would respect me, or one more certification and I would be able to be promoted at work and make more money. I just needed one more accolade and I would be happy. And after getting my MBA and several certifications from Ivy League institutions, I realized that happiness didn't lie in a degree. It didn't lie in a certification. And none of those things actually helped me to become more confident. So if you're relying on that external validation and that chasing the high of one more, I just want to relay to you today that you don't need those things in order to become confident. You don't need those things necessarily to become successful. But what you need is an unwavering sense of self-belief, the belief that you can do anything you set your mind to, the belief that you have what it takes within you already right now to accomplish your purpose, the belief that the right people will see it, acknowledge it, and support you. This is what it takes. It doesn't take one more degree. It doesn't take one more certification or one more accolade or one more piece of paper or recognition. But what it does take is you, and for you to believe in yourself in an unwavering sense. And we have some people today all over the world. Thank you guys so much for chiming in on this lovely Tuesday. But I just wanted to inspire you today. Again, I just finished up a recording at Fox News in New York about my book. And if you would have told me 2 months ago, even, that I would be doing that, and if you would have told me 2 months ago that I would have landed a TED Talk, I would have thought you were crazy, right? A little bit. Because honestly, it wasn't on my radar. But I decided just a few short weeks ago that this was the next progression. And then I did what? I put the action steps in required to do it. Again, the best determinator of future success is what? Present action. I want everybody to write that down. It's a line from my book. It's a quote. The best determinator of future success is present action. It's the only thing you can do. So while just a few short weeks ago, both of these huge things weren't even a thought yet, I kept my mind focused on my present activity and I went to work. That's what it takes. That's what it takes to become unstoppably confident. And then once I realize that something is a goal that I have, I'm relentless. I don't give up. There's a tenacity, there's a hunger, there's a drive that you have to have when you're going after these really big goals, right? So again, the old me would have been powerfully unconfident, way too unconfident to even write a book. But that's not who I am anymore. That reality does not exist. The new me is unstoppably confident. The new me doesn't worry about if all the ducks are in a row and that things have to be perfect in order for them to work out. The new me says, I have all the tools and capabilities already within me and inside me, and the world needs to hear this message, so I need to be unstoppably confident so I can create impact and change lives. That's what it's all about. And because I have that desire to change lives and create impact, things line up in an amazing and beautiful way to make it a reality. It's so important. But I hope this inspired you today. Again, just the impromptu LinkedIn Live. I just felt so inspired because, so often we hold our own selves back from reaching our fullest potential, from reaching that greater purpose, from creating the level of impact that we want just because we lack confidence. It ends today. I want you guys to be so inspired through my journey that it makes you believe that you can do it too, because honestly, you can. I'm not an anomaly. You can absolutely go on to do this. Whether your goal is a TED Talk, whether your goal is to appear on Good Morning America, whether your goal is to become a star of some kind or a subject matter expert in your field. Maybe your goal is to become a professional athlete or even just the best mom or dad that you could possibly be. Whatever your goal is, go after it with tenacity and drive. And whatever you do, don't let your lack of confidence and self belief hold you back. Because I'm telling you right now, you have all of the tools within you to do anything you set your mind to, my friends. So thank you for joining me today on LinkedIn Live. I hope that was inspiring for you. If you found this inspiring, send me a message. Let me know. Leave a comment. My goal is to not just tell people how to do things. I want to show people how to do things through my actions. That's really important. I feel like there's a lot of coaches out there that tell people how to do things, but then they don't show them through their own actions. And I'm not going to do that. I want you guys to follow this journey with me as I evolve and transform into something different and bigger and better. I want you to be on this journey with me so that I can show you how to do it too. And hopefully impart that confidence that I have onto you so that you can live your best, most fulfilled lives. But that's it. That's a wrap for the show. In the comments, let me know if confidence is something that you want to work on. And maybe we need to have a conversation so that I can help you overcome those limiting beliefs or negative self talk or imposter syndrome. But, guys, thank you so much for being a part of my network. It is always a pleasure. I will catch you on the next episode. Stay confident, my friends.